So that's good. Alright, well, oh, reasoning. Oh, Cosmo, okay. Okay, I don't think Cosmos don't have a good matchup against this. All right, well, we got Cup of Ace, we've got Magical Mallet. All right, we've got a lot of potential here. Oh, card's so broken because you can't stop, like Ash can't stop it. It's so good. He says thank you. Wow. Okay. Well, I got this. I got this. The last thing we need, honestly, is creature swap, and then we'll be good. Okay. I mean, I feel like there's very, very little that it can be, but I mean, I might. It's a 3-card combo. One. All right. He says we're going negative. All right. But little does he know. Look, he's still gonna have to give me a monster. Why would you do that? No, I don't need to destroy my own. I mean, we could go into the Warfman, because we can summon anything that we want, which is ridiculous. But Kaijus would be an answer to almost everything, but this still gets to attack the same turn. Almost like you've won the game. But on a bunch of... Wait, he's playing like that other card. So, at the moment, we know that he's just going to cycle through all his cards. Perhaps to try to get a Kaiju. Not have a Kaiju, though. It's pretty much game over. But also, like, if you're really afraid of a Kaiju, right? Like, you know they're playing Kaijus. You can easily just go monsters. And no one can flip summon. Generally, I want to say Cosmos is not a deck that can make Utopia too easy. Just throw Utopia out. So, depending on what deck you're playing against, obviously, then he's going to talk more trash, and then he's going to basically just GG. The card is really good when you get to pull it off, and if you get go to like the normal zone, I don't even know what we're waiting. I mean, if this guy has a Kaiju, you would obviously Kaiju. If you don't have a Kaiju, then, I mean, you can summon, set a card, whatever. I'm gonna actually search out for another card. My guess is he's just gonna stall, because, I mean, he was talking mad trash, and maybe he was one of but, he was talking mad trash, though. Any, like, variants in this deck. We'll do a deck profile in a second, because I don't really want to do any more. I mean, it's a cheese deck at the end of the day. I actually have another, if you think he quit, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's waiting for the time to go out. Sometimes people do this, because if he would quit, it would say, like, player disconnected, or something along those lines, right? So, yeah, we had to get that win in, though. I don't know what I saved the other replay as, but, ooh, where is it? Okay, I think I have another Waking the Dragon. This one, the opponent was playing a deck that has literally no spells. So, like, once you summon this is basically another example of it. So, basically, this is going to sum up Waking the Dragon. I wanted to build this deck. It's really cheesy at the end of the day. But anyways, he destroys this. I didn't even have anything to destroy it. But I was actually using... I was going to use Durandal, the artifact card, to force my opponent to destroy it. But then you also need to make Durandal go away in the same, like, turn, basically. In the same, like... Essentially, not it could be in the same chain, but then you make the card go away, so then you could special summon it. It's way too hard to do Durandal. Don't do a Durandal. Anyways, I go ahead and summon the last warrior from another planet, and this makes it so neither player can special summon, normal summon, flip summon any monsters. And well, his deck. Let's see how many spells. Okay, he's got one spell, which is... Oh, it's a Light of Sekka, which is just for draw power. And I guess he has Berserker Soul, which he's not going to be able to inflict damage because, well, he's never going to control monsters anyways, because, well, he can't actually summon monsters, or he can't special flip or normal. So, at this point, Warrior from Another Planet will just smash his entire deck. I'm going to briefly go over deck profile because I wanted to kind of showcase it all. I don't really know if you can, like, make this deck, like, competitive. I thought it was... It's a cheesy deck, and people like cheesy decks, but, I mean, you guys saw, I'm able to special like anything that I want, which I think is crazy. I don't even know why, like, half these cards I'm never going to really go for. But I think The fact that you can get Raid Raptor Ultimate Falcon is insane. I mean, this card just wins games on its own. And the reason why the combo works is, I know, since we're doing this live, you guys can't see the card text. But basically, this is the combo. It's a 3-card combo. It's Absorbing Jar, Creature Swap, and then, of course, Shrub Serpent. And then I mean, you could just set Shrub Serpent forever, and if they blow it up, then, well, you just win the game, because, well, they pop your face down and get wrecked. But, anyways, I'll do a brief tech profile if anyone wants to build it. I don't think it's competitive enough. It's not probably consistent enough either. I mean, heck, well, I played Cup of Ace and went negative when we still won the game, alright? Alright, so triple copies of this. It's just because of Alarian, and also it's a Kaiju if there's something that I want to get rid of. Then I'm playing 3 copies of Spirit of Windfall. That lets you add your Absorbing Jar. 3 copies of Lilith, which lets you add your Shrub Serpent. Keep in mind that your only target is this, so that's why Allure is actually okay. Because, like, if you Desires and you banish one, or you've already gone through the combo of just getting one out, then might as well just lure it, whatever. It doesn't really do anything else. Also, if you go for Warrior, you can set it, and eventually, I'm running 1 Chalice, so I can stop this card's effect. Therefore, I can flip up the other monster and then just get some damage in, because sometimes your opponent will start setting a bunch of cards under Warrior from another Lost Planet. Exterior is also pretty much game over for most decks. If you're playing against any like Pendulum-based deck, well, this just makes it game. Anyways, yeah, 3 Spirit, which searches out Jar. 3 copies of Lilith, 3 copies of Jar. Jar, when it's destroyed, you destroy as many back rows as possible on both players' field, and then each player draws 1. So it clears your board. What's dirty is it clears the board, and then you go for Exterior, and it doesn't matter how many cards they have because they can't play them. Or Warrior, because it doesn't matter how many monsters they have, they can't play them. You can't get Kaiju'd either. And then we got double, and then we got 3 creature swaps, 1 Day Pepperoni, 3 Desires, 3 Cup of Ace, 1 Upstart, 1 Reborn, 3 Mallets, because, like, well, it's just a cheesy deck. And honestly, I like this card, dude. I love Mallet and Desires. Such a good combo. And then Detonators to stop, like, hand traps, but you really don't need it. It was more so when I was playing with Durandal and Heretics before, afraid of other hand traps. But then we got Chalice, Double Twin Twisters, and Shrub Serpent. For the extra deck, I think these are the cards that are important. Anything else is probably just extra fodder. These are the important cards. You can make these, but I probably wouldn't make majority of these, honestly. But anyways, that is the Waking the Dragon deck. I know it says Shrub Serpent, but it's because the name is actually changed. When you're searching for it, you actually want to search for Waking the Dragon. But anyways, if you're watching this YouTube, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like on it. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button to see more cheesy Yu-Gi-Oh! Decks.